Hello, everyone. This is another video on my YouTube channel. And that music's going to be awful with me. We should all get out together soon. But this, if you can't tell, is my LeafGreen Nuzlocke. It is currently run 11 from what I believe it could be run 12. I lost track somewhere. And I just passed the 1 day mark. So, you might have a lot of questions here. Number one, why do you have Blaine's badge and not even Sabrina's? Well, I decided to go for Blaine, and that also ended up resulting in a bad choice that I made and the death of my Doug trio. But now it's time to go look at my possible recruits, and I'm going to walk you through this. So, this is my PC box right now. So, right now I have a Beedrill at level 10. As a Venonat, I named it Flakes backwards because I had a Jigglypuff that died that was named Flakes, and I kind of adored it a little bit. Sandy the Sandshrew at level 12. Bug the Butterfree at level 10. Gluck Gluck 9001, Gluck Gluck 9000 died. Batty the Zubat, which I did not like. Quick disclaimer, I got mad at that Geodude. Odysseus, because it's like Clefable. And fables are stories, and Odysseus is a story. It's part of a story. Toda, I just rearranged the name and the name Ditto, which ended up just being Ditto, moving the letters forward 2 spaces. Cholesterol, the Execute. Dewey, I don't really plan on using this one. I just bought the Stratini. I'm pressing the arrow keys and it's not wanting to move. Fast the Slowpoke, haha, very funny. Lord Helix, Drugs, and Krusty. Now, here is an area where thanks to Ultra Shark Brothers for helping me out, I was in a bad spot. I just beat Blaine, and I had experienced the loss of my Doug trio. And the PC services were down, so I didn't really have any replacements and stuff. And then I lost my Ninetales. And then I finally escaped the Sevia Islands, which Ninetales made me really mad anyway, because dang it, I was fighting a Weezing, and I was fighting it the entire time with my Muck, and well, the thing didn't want to explode. And as soon as I sent out the Ninetales, I used a Fire Blast. It lived on one and blew up, and it killed it, and it made me mad. And then I lost my Pidgeot to a revenge kill, which it nearly dang near one-shot the Machoke, and then you know how that goes. So he was giving me possible team options. I threw the Poliwag here, because, well, Poliwag. And also, there's a Pecker the Spearow, Froggy. Flareon was an accident. I just got really overwhelmed with the fact that I thought I needed a fire type until Cohen gave me to my senses and said, what are you going to need a fire type for? And only 2 things showed up, which was the Jinx that Lorelei uses and the Executor that Blue uses. And for Executor, I could just use a flying type, and for Jinx, I could just use a rock type, which I have a lot of that. And he recommended Hitmonlee. I chose Hitmonlee because I looked up actually if it was good in Fire Red. Now here's everyone that's died. The first one was Rodent, and I was sad about this one because it did not get Hyper Fang yet. It learns it at level 13, and it died. Flakes went down in the rival battle, and that made me sad too. Gluck Gluck 9000. I just caught it, and I was gonna use it to catch a Weedle, and the Weedle crit poison sting somehow and killed it. But I was like, wait, that's 7 HP too, so I had already. He might have poisoned me too, so. Slick the Meowth. I think I accidentally left it in against Machop, and it's dead now. Rod the Voltorb died to a Tri-Attack Dodrio. Humphrey died because of my own doing. I was trying to grind actually this very same bird up in the fighting dojo, and I did not know that Foresight carried through to the next Pokemon. So essentially, Hitmonlee used Foresight, and I thought it was a mistake staying in with the elemental punches and then everything too. But he used Sky Uppercut and landed it, and I was really confused. So I didn't know that Foresight carried through, and it resulted in the death of Humphrey. Peter actually did not die in the fighting dojo. Peter is not even supposed to be a Pidgeot. I was just so distressed by the fact that it wasn't even a Pidgeot that I just went and evolved it. Peter died 1 kill away from being a Pidgeot. But I went into a fight with a Pidgeotto, which then the Pidgeotto, I learned 2 things that day. 1, don't trust that your level 35 Pidgeotto can live a Gust from a level 29 Pidgeotto. And 2, Gust can hit while you're in the air. Which it just kind of reminded me that I already knew that. And, well, as you can kind of put together, level 29 Pidgeotto crit Gust when I was at half health and killed Peter. So then I just went and recaught another Peter, and, well, it lived much longer, as you can see. Ostrich the Doduo I was grinding up, and then, like, some crit or some stupid crap happened, and I died. Fish was, kill from a crit flamethrower. You heard me right, a crit flamethrower. And I was upset by this. How does a fish die from a crit flamethrower? It's just, Rodin also died from the flamethrower, but he got the Charizard to half health. Well, this was just because of a self-destruct in the Koga battle, and I was underleveled, as you can tell, because the lowest level he has in his battle is a 37, and he used self-destruct, which has your defense in this generation, and then does damage to you. Linda was, I already explained this, a kill from a, I should probably move these 2 because they died in different areas. But Linda was a kill from that wheezing I was talking about earlier. It didn't want to blow up, and then I sent out Linda, and it blew up almost immediately. Diggy was, well, I wanted Diggy to really, go just sweep the entire gym, which he did not. He landed a magnitude 6 on his Arcanine, and Arcanine pulled off a flamethrower. No, not flamethrower, a Fire Blast. That did not turn out good for Diggy. Peter 2 was a revenge kill. I think I've already said this too. He used Fly and nearly killed the Machoke, and then he used Revenge, and I was dead. This was a crit water gun, which I should have known better. I stayed in, and it crit water gun with rain, and it died. And this was actually just a regular Razor Leaf, and I was really stupid and went up against level 36. Bulbasaur. Now for the team. And this one will have moves. Dodrio, Ping 1. with a jelly nature. I'm not going to explain you the natures because I do not even know myself. Early bird awakens quickly from sleep. Not very good ability, but it's alright. I'll leave it at that. With fly, pursuit, try attack, and rage. Now, let me say this about Dodrio. Does not even learn another flying type move. It didn't even learn a flying type move. I had to teach it fly until level 47, which is Drill Peck. This is a underleveled Lapras. Has a bashful nature, which I think that means it just undoes itself because it's one of those that just it's regular. Oh, shell armor, that's pretty good. And it has Surf, Body Slam, Confuse Ray, and Perish Song. I'm planning on changing Confuse Ray, maybe Body Slam with Ice Beam. Perish Song will stay for good reasons if I ever need as a panic button, as Cohen would put it. Yeah, mild nature muck. Stench helps repel wild. I didn't know Stench was in this generation. I thought it was in Gen 4. Huh. Sludge, Minimize, Screech, and Acid Armor. It's a decent move set, but it only has one attacking move, and I don't like that. I'm proud of this one. I've never had a Rhydon ever once in my life in LeafGreen. And if a randomizer, if I've had a Rhydon, then that's pretty good. Naughty Nature. Met at level 25 in the Safari Zone with Lightning Rod. I did not know it had that ability, and that is pretty good. With Rock Slide, Rock Blast, Horn Drill, and Cut. I'm thinking about replacing Cut soon to stick it on my Dodrio and replace Pursuit with it, because I think this actually does more damage than Pursuit. A little bit, yeah, look, because Pursuit is 40. Yeah. Alright. I'm putting you in the back because you were the special one. Bulbous! He is my starter. He's actually lived this time. Other than last time where I was an idiot and just kept on attacking, we went with a Future Sight, and I just gotta remind myself, Future Sight is better bite. Well, the Future Sight, I decided I was an idiot and was gonna use 3 flies on a Alakazam, and then it set up a Reflect, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna switch in Bulbous and put it to sleep or put a Leech Seed on it. And the Future Sight hit this is my last run that I actually made it pretty far. And it killed it in one shot, and I was very mad, and I had to grind up a Victory Bell to level 42 to actually do anything, because if you don't know anything about the Victory Bell line, Victory Bell is cool and all, but if you're going to go with the exclusive, go with Vileplume, because it learns Mega Drain and Absorb much earlier than Victory Bell does, because you can't evolve Victory Bell until level 42 unless you're going to go grind for a big mushroom or a tiny mushroom, 2 tiny mushrooms. Anyway, a quirky nature, Overgrow, and I know it's bad, but I will give excuses to grass types because of Leech Seed and Sleep Powder. So then I have Razor Leaf and Vine Whip, which is alright. And you want to see a beautiful, beautiful Poliwrath. I love this with all my heart. I will cherish him and cradle him forever. A sassy nature. He has Damp, which is not very good because, well, I honestly don't know why the ability Damp exists, other than the fact of Metronome, and you can't even learn Metronome. With Surf, Body Slam, Brick Break, and Hypnosis, I think this is pretty good. And if you think this is bad, the only other fighting TM I got was Focus Punch, so deal with it. Anyway, if you've noticed any of the levels, I can get it arranged according to levels. This is pretty much it, actually. Okay, I'm gonna exit the box. Yeah, other than Spike. But I have big plans for this team, and if anything goes wrong, well, I'm in a corner and screwed. Because, well, I have... The only other option I would have are 3 poison types or 2 fighting types. And if Lucky dies, well, I have a backup Poliwag. I'm going to take a look at the team box that Cohen made for me. Thank you very much for supporting me on that. He said, good job. He wants a Pecker, Froggy, Boy, and Bruce Lee. So, honestly, I would think more of Pecker or Boy. Boy won't overlap, but Bruce Lee is pretty good too. I think it already has high jump kick. Ooh, that's pretty cool looking. It's backwards, right? Limber, didn't know that. Huh. Rolling kick. It has rolling kick. Rolling kick exists? Oh, that sounds pretty quick too. But if my Poliwrath dies, I'm grinding up another Poliwag, and if that Poliwrath dies, or Poliwag dies at any point in that point, well, that's it. Well, this is pretty much it as far as I can go. I do have some grinding to do, a lot actually, which I'll give you this information. If you beat Koga, once you beat Koga, go to Cinnabar, go past Pallet Town, and well, here you go. This has Tangela, and I did not switch out Sally. Sally's the last name of the Lapras I had. I'll switch into Penguin soon enough. Just wait. Speed up button, which it has double speed and fast as possible as it can possibly go, and well, double speed, it does more. As much as I want to grind up Grace, it's gotta have to wait, because I'm gonna do that whenever I get a after I get Penguin to level 42. But look at it. This is the lowest level it can get. It's pretty rare to find a level 19. If you find one as your encounter, it's pretty unlucky. I have not caught a Tangela. If you were wondering why I do not have one, I just went straight to this route and started grinding immediately, and I killed my first encounter. But it gives you 400 experience for the same level that you encounter Weepin' Bells and crap at. It's just full of experience. So that's a quick grinding tip for you, but it is pretty late in the game. And, well, that's pretty much it. Yeah. This will be my recording information, and I might record a little bit more of gym battles and stuff. But other than that, I'm done. So, see you.